Good morning. Let me share some links. Hopefully, get some people in here with us. That's not what I wanted to click on. What happened there? Apparently, I am blind and just pushing buttons. Makes for a fun morning, doesn't it? I'm blind, just pushing buttons. I guess we'll see what this does. I'm blind and pushing buttons. I don't think it'll end the stream though. The heat's getting to me, y'all. Making me a little delusional and loop-a-dee-dee. I don't know, it could be the drugs I'm on too, but we'll blame it on the heat for now. Funniest part is nobody's even on here to hear it. Nobody's on here to hear how funny I am. Dadgummit. Alrighty. Copy. Good sir. Why are you talking so much? Oh, it's not you talking. Okay. I thought Fluffy's over here talking to me, and it's not Fluffy. Apparently there's kittens fighting over something here somewhere. Good morning, Dave. Welcome, man. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Almost done. All right. All the links are shared, and we are good to go. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Cassie. Good to see y'all this morning. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. It's a gorgeous morning. It is just hot. Oh my. I don't know. Do you like that other shot going out of the front there, going towards the road over top of my wood pile? Or do you want me to move it to something else? Cassie, I got a hold of Lady Cat finally. Her number's working again if you want to call her. Um, No, we went to, I slept through yesterday afternoon show. I am so sorry about that. I did not mean to. I just, mom tried to call me and yeah, I didn't hear the phone, 3 calls from her. So, yeah, there's going to be some times that I'm sorry. I might not answer my phone if I am completely out. Um, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to give you guys somebody else's number to get a hold of me. Some way of getting a hold of me or having a backup plan. You talked to her yesterday? Well, she told me it was the same, that it's back working. Okay. So, Cassie knows more about what's going on than I do, apparently. Let me see if I can get her in here, Dave. Up here. There we go. These guys are crazy this morning. There's Chester in the daggone tree. Chester's was in the tree. Now he. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Good morning, Bree. Let me double check. Maybe my dumbass read it wrong. It's quite possible. 78. I'm sorry. I will fix the thumbnail then. That I will do. I know it felt better than yesterday, so um, all right, now go here. I need to read that reply. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, if it's a different number, I can't message her there, so I guess I'm going to have to message her over here on. All right, there we go. Lady Cat was sent. Professor Joe, what is this stream? This stream is a bunch of friends that just get together, carry on, share the beautiful view out here, and talk about whatever. Good morning, Tamara. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. Is that a hand under the pallet? Might be. I will never tell there, Mr. Thomas. Dave says 91 at 7 a.m. reminds him of Iraq. Yeah, I couldn't imagine what you guys did over there, and I'm very appreciative of it. Where are you from, Joe, if I may ask? My name is Chris. I live in the middle of nowhere and outside of a small town in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania called Manheim. And they call me Sasquatch because, well, I'm kind of hairy. But yeah, we try and have a good time on here. We do have some serious conversations once in a while, but we try and keep it light and upbeat most of the time. You're in Boston, very nice. Never been up that way. I'd like to get up there sometime, but yes, nice to meet you as well. Hopefully you'll enjoy us and you'll stick around. We have a Discord server as well. Everything is free. You subbed? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second here. I'll get the Discord link for the Discord server. Our Discord server is for absolute free speech as long as it's legal. You go into the illegal, you're threatening people, that sort of thing, then yeah, then we have a slight problem. But oh no. Tamara says 3D Life has taken over, had to dismiss my mother's caregiver and has not found a replacement. I am very sorry to hear that, Tamara. I hope the caregiver that was dismissed did not hurt your mother in any way. I just realized I keep sliding over this way, so let me readjust here a little bit. That'd be cool. Yeah. If you just click on that link there, it'll take you directly into our Discord. I will tell you that it also has another name attached to it, called Bridging Pathways. We also run a nonprofit for helping veterans, for right now, and we use the same Discord for both. So, and it doesn't hurt to like cats if you're in here because, well, I have lots of outside cats. This is Whiskers. Hey, Whiskers. Can I kiss? Thank you. Whiskers is trying to get into the baby's kitten chow. So, I have a message on Messenger. Nah, that's nothing important. Let me see what we've got going on here. A friend of mine sent me a photo. Let me see what it is. Oh my. Did anybody watch the video I posted last night on Discord, by the way? Because I posted a good one. Your dog. I love all animals. We have, well, we don't have any wild dogs out here, thankfully. We have coyotes, but yeah, I'm not playing with them. Last thing I saw 28 years later last night, and it was not as good as the first, but amazing and very creepy, excellent sound and music. Huh. Interesting. We have raccoons, we have possums, and the funny thing is, the cats get along with all of it. I go out into they live in the back of my garage, and I'll go out and there will be a possum, a raccoon, and a bunch of cats sitting there just chowing away. I wish you could smell it here this morning. You're a film guy? I like movies. We do play movies on the Discord server. Sometimes I'll put on just YouTube with cartoons. Sometimes it'll be documentaries. Sometimes we'll do movie marathons, which reminds me, Dave, I owe you The Never-Ending Story Part 2 tonight, bud. Yeah, I'm sorry. I fell asleep and did not wake up until 3 o'clock the next morning, and yeah, you were gone. So my apologies for that, my friend. So Joe, let me fill you in on a couple things here. I don't know if you got a chance to read the description or not. I suffer from chronic pain due to degenerative disc and joint disease. I have a very severe case of that. It started when I was 36 years old. Since then, I've had 21 surgeries. I've had both knees replaced, multiple surgeries on the right knee for patella release to get my kneecap to track correctly. And then yeah, the spongy thing. Meniscus. I had multiple meniscus tears that they had to go in and repair. I've had both hips replaced. I had shoulder surgery. I have a spinal stimulator in, as well as do not sit there. Do not sit there, sir. Come here. If you want to sit, you sit here. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 back surgeries, I believe. All right, Dave. Be safe, bud. So, there are times when my pain overtakes me and I will nod off for a second due to passing out from the pain. I want you to know you don't have to worry. I will come to usually in less than a minute. But I have created some anxiety in some people. They worried, and I understand that. So I've put that out as a warning to everyone so that they know that if I pass out, I'll be okay. I'm not gonna. Nothing bad is happening. I will be fine. So, but I do appreciate the concern. We have some really great people in this group. We are at times very dysfunctional, but we are a family. Come here, Stubby. Come here, Stubby. This is Casper. We call him Stubby because somehow he got his tail run over and lost it. Why are you being shy? And why are you getting blood on me? How did you get yourself messed up this time? You craphead. And now you're going to try and get in there. Oh, my goodness. Come here, Mugs. Come here, puppy. Yes. Come on. This is Smokey. He's one of my boys. Yes. Oh, and here comes Sweet Pea. Well, that worked out well for you, didn't it, Cass? This is my sweet pea. She's one of the 5 mothers that live here outside. Yeah, there's a fun story with that one. The neighbor let a non-neutered male out, actually kicked him out of the house, and now he runs around knocking up any female he can find. But anyway, like I was saying about the smell, the smell here is absolutely amazing this morning, unless you have hay fever. If you have hay fever, you'd hate it because, well, they're cutting hay today. All right, there's nobody in the tree, so I'm going to move you back over this way. There you go. See the beautiful lilies up front there? That was actually a hay truck that went past a couple minutes ago. Well, not quite, about a minute ago or so. Excuse me a second. They knocked my cords down. And I've got to get them because they like to chew on cords. They're just like toddlers. So I guess the big news right now is still the bombing of Iran. I did post in the political part of the Discord that, you know, first off, the president is privy to way better intelligence than we'll ever get, right? So I'm hoping that they had intelligence that said that Iran was doing this. But just as a precautionary thing, I mean, could you imagine if Iran got the technology together to do that, to make a nuclear weapon, and then they sent somebody through the southern border or through Canada, because it could happen through either one. I know that, yes, everything's been locked down a lot better than it has been the last 4 years. But, you know, imagine if one or more people come into the country with dirty bombs and hit multiple cities in our country. That would be devastating. And I don't want to see that. We just got somebody new on one of the servers. Let me go look. Hey, Joe. Joe just hopped on the server. Why do I always get the angry peach? Always with the angry peach, man. But yeah, so I have to hope that the president is doing what's best for all of us at this point, you know? My chat stopped. So, you have to try and be optimistic. You have to hope. It doesn't matter who's in the office of the president. You have to hope that they are doing what's best for all of us. Not just part of us, but all of us. And again, I've said this many, many times. I do not understand the wishing that a president fails, because if a president fails, we all fail. Speaking of deadbeat dad, Leo. Deadbeat dad's walking around and pissing on everything. Yay. Now he's mad because he's looking over and he sees all these boys over here that he wants to chase off. But he knows that if he comes over here and tries to run them off, that I'll beat his little ass. So he's just kind of scowling at the moment. That's enough. You don't have to growl at him. He's not going to do anything. Really? Okay, I gotta restart the other camera. That's enough. Just lay down. Come here, Fluff. Don't you start your crap with me. Say good morning. This is Fluffy. Oh my. We'll wait for that one to disappear. It should disappear. I took it off. There it went. Alright, now we'll turn it back on. Oh my. No, he does not pay child support or kitten support. He's one of them dine and dash kitties. That's scary. Sorry. There you go, that's much better. Welcome in, missing Skibbity Toilet, huh? Well, that's an interesting way to say hi. But hi, welcome in. Let's see here. Interesting profile picture there, sir. Miss, whatever. I can't tell. It could be either or. I have, Thomas. Yeah. I used to have a couple friends that had metal detectors, and we would go and play with them. Cassie says deadbeat cats. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't take him to court either. There is no kitty court here. I would not be surprised what we would find in the ground here, Thomas. There's a lot of stuff, including ore. There's a lot of ore here, iron, stuff like that. I really want to take you guys up to the Cornwall Iron Furnace. I want to do that tour with you, but that's going to have to be, I'm going to have to record that, and then we'll do maybe a premiere one here. I can play it for the first time. You guys join me and ask questions as we're going. But with it being a guided tour, that, and it's in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not sure that I would even have signal to go live up there. But yeah, that's an amazing place. It's built in the early 1700s. It's one of the places that did ammunition and cannons and guns for the Revolutionary War. Yeah, it was very, very interesting, to say the least. I love going up there. The old quarry is so big and so deep that they actually use it for teaching scuba diving. So, would anyone want to do a fireside chat tonight? It's supposed to be 91 at 8 o'clock tonight, so maybe that's where I got the number 91 stuck in my head, right? But yeah, there's not supposed to be hardly any wind at 8 o'clock my time, Eastern time. So after I take care of the neighbor's cats in a couple minutes, I will I'll get started with getting my wood ready. What, fluffers? What, my fluffers? Leo's laying down way over there. He's fine. You're fine. I've seen a sharp decline in ticks on the baby, so I'm definitely happy about that. Because, yeah, waking up at 3 a.m. with a huge tick hanging off your forehead just kind of makes you not want to deal with them anymore. Interesting. Oh well. Sorry, just something caught my eye there. I need to go fix my first cup of coffee. You don't even have coffee yet? Thomas, you like that Bigfoot coffee thing I sent you, didn't you, buddy? Oh, man. That was great. I don't know if I did send it. I think I sent it to Dave. Let me go look. Nature is on me again, as always. I guess I may not have. Unless I did it on Discord. I'll have to re-grab that and send it out to them. I tried it was on Instagram. Welcome back, Mr. Dave. How was your trip, sir? Hi, my stubby. Get that stuff out of your eye there, buddy. You want to get a metal detector? Oh, you've been watching the Bigfoot videos? Yeah, they're pretty hilarious. I enjoy them. Did you watch the burrito one? The burrito one was great. Yeah, there it is. It's not giving me an option for... Alright, we'll just do this then. Copy the link. Of course, we want you to do this. Well, go ahead and watch this quick. There's the link in the chat. Yeah, you want to go watch that and then come back and let me know how hard you're laughing. Fluffy, get out of the baby's food. Get out. Out. Move it. Move it. No, you little rat. No, don't go meow to me. You're stealing the baby's food. I haven't had a chance to get them by themselves yet without you little crackheads interfering. Oh, that's the only thing you wanted up here for, huh? Stubby, you thought you were going to have an easier time getting in. Boy. Thomas says, Dave, we have several old farms from the 1800s, just foundations left in the woods I'd like to check out. Yeah, that'd be fun. I have the baby's food out here, ready to go. If you can get the babies over to you without all these big ones coming over. Mom came out. Whiskers, get down. I said down. Thank you, sir. Cassie's got her first cup of coffee and it's good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Are you still doing the Brutal Awakening? Is that still your coffee of choice? Good morning, Jay. Welcome in. How you doing? Callie, be nice. Callie just left hooked. Whiskers right in the nose. I know it's hot, but that does not give you the right to be a complete and total butthead. How you doing, Jay? That's always fun. First day without cigarettes. Well, I will definitely say a prayer for you, bud. That's going to be rough. A couple suggestions, maybe, that from people who have quit that I've talked to over the years. Keep a pencil in your hand at all times, because that'll help you. You can have this seat. The camera's facing this way and that way. You're not going to be on camera. Give me 1 second here. Mom's coming over to sit with the baby. It's fine, Mom. It's not a big deal. There you go. They got to watch Chester climb the tree earlier. Leo's here somewhere. I'm surprised that they're walking around so nonchalantly at the moment, knowing he's around. She has not had any yet.
Oh, don't put it on me.
I'm giving you a scooper. And I have to hold and protect it, because if not, they will steal it. Whoa. No, I do not want to hide Jay's comment or put him in timeout or nothing. That would be bad. You do Brutal Awakening and the flavored coffee. Okay. Very cool.
What did Jay do?
Jay is quitting smoking. Today is his first day without cigarettes. So,
Sucks to be you, Jay. Sorry.
I told him that we'll say a prayer for him.
Yeah. Hello.
My good sir. No. Dang gummit.
He knocked you off.
No, but
Fluffer.
he keeps trying to.
Look
What was
at
that?
Jay,
Oh, that's Mom's. Fluffy, I'm going to whoop you soon. And you're going to make me do it on camera, and then everybody's going to think I'm a mean person. Is that what you want to do, huh? Is that the kind of reputation you want to give me?
Here's one. Crash, the kitten.
Well, if you put it down, the other ones beat him up for it. I'll make sure they get fed. They do not need to see your backside, sir.
Come on, come on. Come on, get up here. Come
You have
on.
a spider crawling on you. He doesn't care. So, what's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, come on. Get up here. Oh, goodness, they were just fed. Okay.
Have you seen that fume thing, Jay?
No.
Back your butt up here, sir. They make this, it's a flavor stick, basically. It's a wooden pipe-like thing, like looks like a cigarette. And it's got these things that you put on the end that have different flavored, ow, sir. Those are claws that you are digging into my hand. And it is not going to end well for you. You need to get down now. I said down.
Won't even let Wonky share with you.
Sorry, y'all. Mr. Fluffy is not behaving.
Sure he is. He's just being a cat.
Whoa. $85 for them. That's crazy.
I am not picky as long as it's not like.
Oh my.
I'm not a big fan of the orange.
Okay.
How can you not like orange?
I like the blue and the purples.
You're a weirdo.
The red and the orange turn my stomach a lot, so I try avoiding them. But
Okay.
if it's like a multi-pack, whatever, I'll drink it.
Okay.
I mean, I need to get the electrolytes in my body.
Yeah, I never looked into them, Jay, so I don't know how much they go
like
for.
In the blue or the just no orange or red.
So.
Okay. No red.
Preferably no orange or red. I like the blues, like the key lime, whatever.
Maybe we can crowdfund for one for you. What do you think of that?
Okay. Okay, but you like the Gatorade?
Whatever's cheapest, man.
Each one of our subscribers to donate $1 to Jay.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
He can easily get 2 of the fumes.
I literally just drink it. I mean, it just don't matter. Some people get particular about it, but I don't. So.
Alrighty, I can do that for you.
Came back, my truck was trashed.
Oh no.
Well.
So, what's everyone else got planned for today? Anybody else got any big exciting things going on?
Well, then why don't you take pictures of that and take it in and show them how it is?
I'm friends with Tanner. It's just one of those things I just deal with.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Either way, I was planning on scrubbing my hard hat today, so.
Yeah, but
it worked
still.
out. That's what I'm worried about. This older truck I'm But
All right.
if it
Oh,
comes
shoot.
back damaged, then I gotta deal with it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to
Let
tell
me
you.
see here. I need to go
Don't
to
start on
email
it now.
here.
Talk to Tanner. Say, Tanner, did you use my truck this week? It is really trashed. I don't appreciate that.
Can you hear, Mom?
The problem is they got so many trucks down. Yeah, that's what's lovely about this whole situation. They got so many trucks down because they bought shitbox trucks, and whatever, basically, if somebody goes on vacation, they'll use it because they're down a truck. They don't have any more trucks.
Yeah.
Picking up your daughter later. Very nice. Cassie says working around the house. That's not always fun, but sometimes it's meaningful. You get to get some stuff done and make yourself feel better because you get it done. You know what I mean, Cassie? You can hear, Mom? Okay, so that tells me that this is not working the way it's supposed to. So you're getting Mom through the microphone on the laptop. No, that's not what I'm saying. Stop. I'm not complaining about it. I was just saying. Okay, so today's, where did it go? Here it is. There's an article here about the heat. It says, extreme heat warning in effect for entire Susquehanna Valley. This is called the Susquehanna Valley because of the Susquehanna River that runs down through the whole state. It says, an extreme heat warning is in effect for much of south central Pennsylvania until 8 p.m. Wednesday. Record-breaking temperatures. Monday's record high is 97 degrees, set in 1965, but we could break that today. High temperatures could reach 98 degrees today, with feels-like temperatures reaching 100 to 105. I would say something, but I'd probably get a strike for that, so I'll hold off on it. News 8 Storm Team has designated Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as alert days, meaning those days could feature the threat of extreme, severe, and possibly life-threatening weather. When it will be the hottest, Monday morning. It's a warm and stuffy start to a day. Morning temperatures are in the low 70s with dew points in the low 70s. Monday afternoon, blazing sunshine is in store this afternoon along with tropical dew points. This will push the feels-like temperatures into the triple digits. The hottest part of the day will be noon to 6 p.m. Monday night, don't expect too much relief tonight. Temperatures will still be in the 90s at 9 p.m., but after that, they will drop back into the 80s. Lows will fall to 76 degrees by sunrise Tuesday, which will tie the record warm low. Look for clear skies and steamy humidity levels. Hot again Tuesday. It's a copy and paste forecast Tuesday. An extreme heat warning continues as heat indexes soar to 105 degrees. Record highs are also in jeopardy Tuesday. The record stands at 98 degrees, set in 1966, and that is our forecast. So,
I'm not doing much tomorrow. I'm not going to get sick.
Hey, Cal, welcome in, buddy.
On that macadam, it'll feel
good to see you.
Hotter, so that'll be 120, and I'm just not doing it. I'm not going to have a heat. I don't care.
Wow, I'm glad to see it, Cal. It's about time they start rewarding me for my good behavior. But yeah. Okay, so let me explain something. Global warming is a scam, and it proves it right there. because our records,
Well, thank you for what you
our
did
record
for me
heat
all weekend. That was very nice.
is from 1966.
You hear me?
Okay, so yeah.
Thank you for taking Katie this weekend down there and everything you did.
Oh, who was it that sings the song "Cruel Summer"? Bananarama, isn't it? Good morning, Cora. Welcome in. How you doing? Glad to see you. Hopefully you're staying cool out there. I know it's warm in your area as well. If you know any elderly people, please check in on them. Because sometimes they think that they can handle the heat, so they will not turn on the air conditioning, and or they're afraid that they're not going to be able to pay their electric bill. So please just check in on them, make sure that they're safe, make sure that they have what they need to stay hydrated, that sort of thing. In other words, just be good neighbors. It's what it is, you know.
Yeah. Well, she's very into that. She's very much into
My
that.
whiskers. I am not a scratching post, sir. I need to buy some kind of things that I can put over my legs that protect me from the cats.
Here under the tree, it's nice and cool. My mom used to love coming out here. She said it's always a breeze going. It's always nice and cool out here, and it really is most of the time.
What?
I threw my cigarette butt there. It stuck to my finger and went there.
Well, good job. Is it out?
Oh yeah, out and over here.
Okay.
I
Cora said it, laugh out loud, hot here already. I'm elderly. When checking on me, bring donuts.
Oh my God.
It'd be cool before I got to you, Cora.
Oh gosh.
I'll send Andrea.
No.
No.
Whatchamacallit in the truck?
No.
What's his name? Fred. Send Fred. Tell him I'll send Fred.
Cal said he'll bring bacon. Bacon! Make some nice BLTs with that. That'd be nice on a hot day, right?
So you want me to get as many cases as I can on $50?
BJ's, here we come. Hold on one second here. I'm going to go to the BJ's app and see. Ryan's asking Mom to get down. You're not allowed up there, sir. No, you're not. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Watch him, please. Ryan needs drinks for this week.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Alrighty, groceries.
Yeah.
Beverages. There they go.
Leo's at it again. We gotta get rid of that cat.
They've got Gatorade Thirst Quencher. 28 packs, 12 fluid ounces for $17.
Where?
BJ's.
BJ's has what? They have the Thirst Quencher.
Gatorades.
Gatorades. What flavor are they? Yellow?
Fruit punch, yellow, and a couple orange.
You
Two
don't
rows
like
of
fruit
orange.
punch or orange. You want
Oh
yellow.
well, then let me see
Okay,
what else
how
they
much
got.
did you? No, how
It
much
was
did you say?
$17 a pack
It's $17 a pack
for 28.
for 28. What size are they?
28 ounce.
28 ounces.
So it's not real small.
No, they're not small. Yeah. No.
Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble.
Who's in trouble? I didn't do anything.
Seven. Red.
What's up?
Yeah. I don't have any sound. What the heck's going on here? Hit that button.
Can you not hear me?
There you are. I can
There
hear
I
you.
am.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing. Trying to stay low profile, high speed, low drag.
Hopefully staying cool, because it is nasty out.
8:19. It's 82 degrees. Muggy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm sure. I tell her that, but she don't listen to me.
What do we got here for Powerade?
The better rest you get at the end of the day.
No, we're not doing that. Those are only 20 ounce. What about body armor?
Water.
Have you ever tried the body armor?
Oh, I know. You can see it out over the fields out here. Chris wants to know if you ever drank the body armor.
Who, me? No.
No, she's on the phone with Ryan. He's wanting us to pick up. He's wanting us to pick up drinks for him today.
It's not one of his favorites.
Need to pick up that smart water, that alkaline water.
What about asking if he wants us to get him smart water?
No, you don't want smart water. Yeah, no.
All right, let's see what flavors are in this one. This is the Gatorade.
He doesn't want body armor.
Okay, so they've got Gatorade Frost thirst quenchers, 20 ounce bottles, 24 pack for $18.
No, the others is better.
But he doesn't like the flavors of the others.
He likes the green, the yellow.
Yes, but there's only 2 rows of yellow.
Oh, that's a multi-pack.
Yes.
That's the multi-pack for the 28 ounces.
This one has the Frost Glacier Freeze.
Because it'll have 8 and 8.
Frost Glacier Cherry. No, it's actually 6. And then...
It's orange, it's green, and it's fruit punch.
No, there's no green.
Yellow, I'm sorry.
There's 2 rows of green or yellow. Now you got me saying green. That's the lime. So that'd be 6. And then 12 of the fruit punch, and then 6 of the orange.
6 orange, 6 yellow, and 12 fruit punch.
This one here is Frost Glacier Freeze, Frost Glacier Cherry, and Frost Arctic Blitz.
How much is the Frost?
$18.
$18 for how many?
24.
24, 20 ounce.
Yes.
Of the Frost.
That's less than $1 a bottle. I'll take it.
Is it all blue?
No. Look, it's different colors. It's not the stuff he...
That's assorted too.
Holy crap, dude. You got a bearing going out in that axle.
No, it's just the trailer bouncing. It's hitting, and it bounces because he's going
I ain't what that is, Mom.
Anyway, so you want the Gatorade Frost. 1836. 36 would buy 2 cases of it.
Or here's Propel.
$54.
Does he drink the Propel water? Because that's a better deal.
Yeah, he gets 4 packs. He doesn't want water.
It's the flavored water.
He doesn't want flavored water.
Okay. Damn picky ass people.
Something about the damn self.
Black Rifle Coffee Company, ready to drink iced espresso mocha.
I can get 4 packs for you.
Interesting.
No, you need some of that Ben Dykes coffee. That veteran biker coffee.
Why did he change his name? Do you know?
I think he's getting up there to where he wants to be a Dan Bongino, not a veteran biker. He wants to know everybody know his name.
Gotcha. Yeah, I saw that and I thought interesting. I was wondering if maybe he had.
I mean, he's doing well. I mean, I honestly think he's about ready to give up his full-time job, just YouTube.
Well,
he's got the following now.
That's what he can
Everybody's
do.
donating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for him.
Me too.
Oh, I know.
I have no ill will towards him. I never did.
I know. I heard he sent me a thing wanting to know if I knew anybody wanted to buy his bike. I like to floored me.
Wow, really?
That's why he's getting away from that veteran biker thing. Yeah.
That's crazy. He loved that bike.
Yeah.
Cassie said I
wish he'd sell me the damn bumper off the back of it.
Well, sell him that. If he's going to sell it, what's it matter? Cal said, hello,
I had to talk
Fred.
to him about it.
Cassie says, hi,
Who
Fred.
did?
Jay yelled, Fred. David. Cora said the bacon's all fried up this morning.
Amen. Bring on the bacon. Well, big old bacon biscuits sound good right about now. There's about a pound of bacon on it.
Cassie says, I need to renew my BJ's in Costco. Oh, they're building a Costco near you? Cool. I've never had a Costco order.
They're all the same. I pick one.
Well, they're not all the same, and here's what I'll explain. I have BJ's and Sam's Club. And the reason I did was because during the epidemic, is what I'll call it, BJ's did not have any of my Tylenol. And unfortunately, my Tylenol only... I've tried the other different Tylenols. I've tried the knockoff brands. The Tylenol Rapid Release is the only ones that works with the rest of my medications to help with the pain. So, Sam's Club had it the entire time through, and it's almost always cheaper there. The only problem is that you have to pay $8 for shipping, no matter how many bottles you buy. So you got to buy at least 3 or 4 bottles to make it worth your while to cover the shipping.
Well, I just tell them put it on my cart and I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
That's up to you, unless you just want plain water.
Well, unfortunately, the closest Sam's Clubs here is all the way over in York and up in Harrisburg. So we don't go to the building very often.
We have BJ's and we have Costco's.
No, we have BJ's and Sam's Club.
In Lancaster, we have BJ's and Costco.
Sorry, I'm just...
Sam's Club, see? Butt out.
I'll butt you out.
Yeah, if you're going to eavesdrop, pay attention.
Well, the problem is I can't hear his side. I only hear her big mouth. You're going to want... Hey, you put that down, you'll get me in trouble. Because they'll see that as violence and they'll kill my stream. Jay says I ordered some fun type things from Amazon for $18 delivered this afternoon. Cool.
So where you at now? I didn't look at your thing.
Let me tell you where he's at.
Oh, you didn't even get across the river yet.
Let's see where Ryan is,
Are
shall
you
we?
happy to have a nice, healthy salad for tomorrow? Well, I don't care where you're at.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't know where.
So if you see the blue thing at the top, that's Mom's moniker. And there you can see Ryan traveling.
We can't see shit for the glare.
I'm trying
There
to
you
get it
go.
off.
What kind of
Yeah, I can't get rid of it too much. That's
Well,
the
if
best.
he's down there by York, he can whip into Sam's Club. He park right beside of it.
Yeah, tell him to stop
You
at
must
Sam's
be
Club
oily
over there.
Italian, not creamy Italian.
I don't
If
have.
he's in York,
I
the
don't know.
Walmart, Sam's, they allow truck parking.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't think he's
Some hard-boiled
Hold on
eggs.
1 second. I gotta read this.
Yeah. Then I'll throw some ham and cheese in your salad for you, okay? So you have a chef salad.
I just got an update from Mr. Boats.
That sound good? Or do you want that on the side?
We need to definitely pray for him. He's got a lot going on. He's
what?
saying that the pain is worse than before he had gotten the stimulator.
Yeah, I called him the other day. He's pretty bad shape.
Yeah, he made a post on Facebook the other day.
I want you to eat something good though. You
have
to eat something. And I thought.
Well, I
And
don't
he
have
actually-
Facebook anymore.
Well, give me 1 second and I will pull it up and share it because it's pretty gnarly. He's showing okay, I'm going to tell you now, if you're squeamish and don't like looking at wounds,
It's a little graphic.
don't watch for a couple minutes. I will let you know when it's safe to look. So I am still trying to figure out why they went in where they went in at, because that makes absolutely zero sense.
Do me a favor, if you're going to do that, take one of those other screens that nobody's in off, because it's got you down and I can't. Yeah.
There you go, bud.
All right.
Good morning, Snow Lion. Welcome in. They went in through his neck. You got too much
glare on there.
No, you know what
it's
the problem
glare
is?
Through the top of the trees.
The problem is I forgot to turn this down. There we go. I always forget to do that. Damn trees.
I can't see it for the glare. Yeah. That's pretty nasty.
They went in through his neck to put this in. That makes absolutely zero sense because it goes down in the middle. It's supposed to go almost right between your shoulders. So why they would go in that high just floors me.
Well, that's why we're not neurosurgeons. So.
But now I see how they nicked the back of his damn throat when they were in there. Yeah, he definitely has a lawsuit on his. Thanks, Cal. I appreciate that, man. Cal says, Chris, if we have to look at you and Fred, I think we'll be fine.
Don't hate because I'm sexy.
Dave said, good Lord, that is a wound with prayer. Yeah. Dave said, the U.S. Embassy in Qatar told to shelter in place. Oh, my. Are they thinking Iran's going to do something to Qatar? That would be a bad escalation, I think.
I don't know why they would attack Qatar. Qatar didn't attack them.
Yeah. All right. The wound is down now. You guys can, whoever wasn't watching.
Say it again, Katie.
Good
Oh
morning.
wow.
8:30. She's up, and she's happy.
She said good morning instead of what?
How are you?
Yeah, I wish. Actually, you know what? Dave says, who knows? Just seen the news. Yeah. Unfortunately. Trying to think if I have any pictures on here.
Okay, she wants to be tied up against you. Yeah. So
Of my back.
What time do you get up?
I know I have pictures of my knees when they were done. But I think the back might be... Oh, what am I doing? It's in Discord. Duh.
Guess who's on my lap?
Cal says, Iran would be stupid to do much of anything. They have to do something to save face, but... Yeah, the last time they just shot some missiles close to a U.S. air base just so they could say they... I expect that's probably what they would do now. Alright. Medical. Alright, there.
Huh? Well, you can sit in there. Baby's twitching so bad. Hold on a minute, I gotta get her to wake up. She's really twitching, Chris.
She's just dreaming, that's all. She's having...
No, she's purring. Oh, I got cat food all over my lap.
Mom's... This poor baby is... sleeping and Mom's freaking...
She's twitching. I woke her up.
Woke her up because she was having a dream.
I woke her up. She's on Discord.
No, I'm on live stream.
Now say it.
I am on a live stream.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi, honey. Okay, so this, again, if you're squeamish, don't look. But this is my back. If I can get it to cooperate here. There we go. That's from when they took my stimulator out and put my new one in. And that is right at the top part of my incision is right at the base of my shoulder blades. So that's why I'm confused as to why they would go.
It's different, Chris.
Yeah, I suppose.
Wake up if you not me. He's really okay. And then you can call me back,
Yeah, I hate staples, but unfortunately the surgeon who did this job, he's like in love with staples. Cora says, does Iran have anything left to do anything with? I saw somebody saying that between Iran and the submarine strike with the Tomahawks, that they supposedly destroyed most of their launchers, or all of their launchers is what they're claiming. And I'm not sure that I would believe all of that, but maybe it's true. Again, here's the problem. The first thing that dies in war is the truth, unfortunately. So we might not know the truth about any of this stuff until we're well into our elder years. North Korea said they will send a nuclear warhead, or a warhead, to Iran. Sorry, so I did post something that I found funny about the situation on Discord. Somebody went on Google Earth and did an update on the facility and said that it was permanently closed. Good morning, Jamie. The Russians and Chinese are the ones who have been providing Iran with stuff, scientists and stuff like that. And the Chinese are so scared to do anything at this point that they're not even helping their own people escape Iran. They've told their people that they have to pay out of pocket to get home. And I'm like, holy crap. Well, hi, Caitlin. Caitlin said hi on chat, Mom. So, and Russia, I don't know that Russia really has anything to sell them. They're busy with their war in Ukraine. Jamie yelled, "Hey, Fred," with a bunch of exclamation points behind it. So, yep. I think China's is really focusing on their Taiwan thing, but China's having a lot of issues right now between the economy over there is just complete and trash. They have no domestic buying power, and between the tariffs from Europe and the United States and the EU just passed new legislation to make sure that China cannot dump the stuff that they can't sell in the United States right now into the European market and destroy their market. And then on top of that, China, because of their whole one-child policy for so long, is now looking at possible population collapse. Because, again, the economy, there's over 20% unemployment in China right now. So no one's having kids because they don't want their kids to suffer through what they're going through right now.
Not so much suffers, they can't afford them.
Well, that's exactly what they're saying. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, but yeah, I mean, I just find it interesting that China just gave a loan to, I think it was Turkmenistan or something, one of those Asian countries, for like $20 billion. But they're going underwater with all this money that they're spending. They're deflating their economy. Yeah, that's the other thing they said, Jay, is they also, they also preferred men. They wanted men to, when they grew up, to continue the family name. So a lot of times they would, kill the girl if it was a girl the first time and keep trying until they got a boy. Cal said China has between 3 and 8 years to start a major war before the majority of their population ages out of service time. They just found out. I just found out the other day that they no longer have the world's largest army. India overtook them. So yeah, it's they had people that had farmers. They couldn't even sell the produce that they grew. They were, I mean, they had marked it down to like the cheapest they could, watermelons and stuff for like a less than $1 in U.S. currency for big ass watermelons, and they couldn't even sell them. Right. So you saw these people going nuts in the middle of the farmers market, throwing their fruit and breaking it and smashing it up. Cal says China. Snow Lion says China. Yeah, we've heard all about China's in, but I'll tell you what, China's been infiltrating a lot of stuff in the U.S. lately as well. So Jamie got her referrals to podiatry and neurology. Well, that's good.
The best bet would be to go to an RV place and get whatever they recommend for a sealant.
For what?
For what?
Okay, then that's good. That's what I'm saying.
You talking about Mom's conversation?
Yeah.
He has to do something with a roof. Is that on
Yeah,
his truck?
There's
What's he need
kind of
to work
sealant.
on? She won't tell me yet.
I might be able to help her.
CT scan. This is something Ryan's working on.
I need some self-leveling caulk if it's a caulking job.
Dave says China F's with everybody. Yeah, they do. Well, here's something funny though, kind of. China, huh?
Katie on there.
Yeah.
Tell her you're supposed to call Ryan.
Caitlin, you're supposed to be calling your boyfriend. Jay says Xanax, yum. Jamie said they ordered Xanax for my CT scan in case my anxiety goes nuts. China had just finished and opened a rail line that goes from Beijing to Tehran.
Is that that bullet train thing? The high speed?
This was freight.
Oh.
So the first train pulled in on the morning after the raid on the nuclear things, and that was it. They shut the rail line down. They told them not to move.
Well, there was here tale about a cargo ship got sank right offshore out there somewhere, and they think it had a dirty boom boom on it.
Oof.
There's some manifest that ain't jiving with it. I think that's why it sank. I don't think it's sunk all the way. I think it's sitting on bottom though.
I mean, we have ships that can detect the radiation if there's something on there, like that. So.
I don't know. I'm just passing on a conversation from another conversation I overheard. I wasn't.
No, I get what
But
you're
now you
saying,
got
bud.
DNC on California.
Paying attention, so I probably should
Um,
have been eavesdropping.
yeah, somebody on Discord had said that they think
Yeah.
they're hearing about all this, um,
Ben,
you know, incel talk about,
Ben can tell you better than I can.
but they're saying about how they think that with all the incel talk from the mainstream media and the rhino Republicans, that they think that a false flag is coming.
Well, maybe it's just the
And
noise that
you know, hey, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not, because you know we have shitheads in power sometimes. But I said, with all the people that have gotten across the southern border the last 4 years, I said, I don't think that it's not out of the realm that we have, you know, bad actors here that will cause problems for these different groups.
So how's meatloaf sound for supper? Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and veggies.
Dim, I'm coming right now. Is it ready?
Fred said he's on his way.
Whew.
She didn't say nothing.
Oh. Alright, well then you don't want
Jamie
meatloaf,
hates
so that's
MRIs.
over too.
North Korea launched a new ship recently that went straight to the bottom while being launched. Yeah, I saw that. That was that ship is a Frankenstein, Dave. It was part Chinese and part Russian, and North Korea didn't go by the schematics like they were supposed to.
Oh, you got the HD.
They changed certain things, which made it sink because they adapted to their own stuff, and it was hilarious. They got it back floating now, but I don't see that ship being an issue. Hell, it'll take them another 20 years to finish armoring it out and stuff, so it's ready to even go, and by then it'll be completely outdated. Snow said those idiots. Well, unfortunately, they have a leader with short man syndrome who thinks he has to have the biggest missiles and the biggest ships and stuff to prove he doesn't have a small penis.
When you buy Echo, you're guaranteed then.
Dave said, I bet the shipbuilders aren't with us on Earth anymore. Probably not, Dave. Cal says they made it look visually very similar to the U.S. Perry class frigates.
Yeah, if you don't keep that bar oiled properly, it'll bust you.
Cal said that they're in the bellies of some faithful dog. Oh boy. Dave said North Korea's leader is a very small man. Yeah. Jamie said small dick syndrome.
How bad's the traffic down there?
Snow said those types are good at copying things visually, but that's about it.
You're gonna hit it up around Ephrata too, I think.
So,
on 222.
I don't know if you saw, Fred, but we were talking about for 4th of July, if we can get people to donate to getting some fireworks. I'd set fireworks off out here so you guys can turn the volume down and watch. Here, let me see it. Sometimes you gotta shake it.
Especially after you pee.
Fred said, especially after you pee. I hope my mom doesn't have that problem, Fred.
What problem?
Of having to shake it after you pee.
Oh God. Right.
Snow says a ship that doesn't float ain't going to help with no micropene. It's lit, Mom. Well, what'd you do? No, up and down, not sideways. There you go. It's lit. It's smoking.
Oh, shut
Puff,
up.
puff, puff. Things I never want to say to my mother.
Well, yeah, but then after it gets hot, it shuts off instead.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
They're
Yeah,
saying
it
that
heats up pretty quick.
these new jets that China's putting out, there's two new jets that they put out. They put out the J-10 and the J-35. And they're trying to pass off the J-35 as a sixth generation fighter, which is hilarious because they have problems even getting it off the ground because of the design. It looks like more like a B-2 Spirit bomber, and it has 3 engines just to get it off the ground. It takes almost a minute for it to do a 270-degree turn, because if they bank it too hard, they'll stall. And the head of the Air Force said it's more of looks more and acts more like a mid-range bomber than an actual fighter. How many fighters do you see where you have a 2-person cockpit and they're sitting side by side? So, but the J-10s are already in practice. They were in that dogfight between India and Pakistan, and they actually depend on another country's satellite radar planes for their targeting system. If they can't lock onto that plane, they can't target anything past, I think, 2 kilometers away from them. And most NATO planes, that's not even going to get close to. They'll be out of the water before even close to that. Jamie said, man, the VA just realized how many times I've had sinus infections, and they are like, holy shit, we need this many x-rays now. Jamie's brain's gonna be glowing soon. Whiskers, why are you not paying attention to him? No. Whiskers is trying to break into the kitty chow. There's the baby. The baby's sleepy. It has a full belly. I gotta watch how I put him on me because a lot he'll slide off. Snow said a flying shoebox. Pretty much. Dave said, I think America might have alien technology or something. China is screwed. Well, most sources that I've seen say that China is mostly a paper tiger. Even though they're building a lot more ships for their Navy than what we have, they don't have the technology to match ours. Yep. The baby's in a food coma, Dave.
They depend on quantity, not quality.
Yeah, they want to try and overwhelm.
Because ours could take theirs 3-1.
Hungry, Chris. Didn't you feed them this morning?
Yes,
Our capabilities can outfight them 3-1.
They just love that stuff. Yeah, I mean, first off, they're just now starting to use catapult technology on their aircraft carriers. Nope, no milk today. She's actually eating dry food
She
finally.
needs milk.
So, yep, she made that transition pretty quick. Actually, we're surprised.
Well, but she still needs milk.
Yeah, we still give her milk, but
She's drinking off the plate now.
she drinks it all out on her own without a bottle. There's Runway, Mom. So, but I haven't given her milk yet this morning. I woke up late.
So why don't you give her a call, Millie?
I was 15 minutes late getting in here.
Well, you got another hour drive up there yet, Quakertown.
So,
yeah.
Cal said China is in a position where they can launch one really good first strike, a decent second strike, and a middling third strike. The problem is, if they start losing assets, they lose capability very fast.
Oh, okay.
I think that if... Have you seen... I think it's called the Dragon Project. It's where they're dropping these cages out of C-30s, C-130s. And each cage has like 8 rockets in it. And these aren't little rockets. These are huge rockets. And so it's a mobile launch pattern. So they can use planes to get closer to China's mainland. And these things are supposed to be able to lock on to the missile launchers and radar places in China to take them out. Without the radar places, they are unable to even launch or coordinate anything. So, good morning, Andrea. Snowland says, I've had several litters that Mama nursed for 4+ months. Yeah, I mean, they're still nursing off of Callie. Boo moved her kittens on me, the little butthead. Apparently it got too hot in the tote they were in, so she moved them someplace cooler. I know where they are, thankfully, but I'm not going to mess with them. I don't want her to move them again. But yeah, Callie's still nursing hers. And hers are the oldest out of all of them. Hers are probably almost 4 months old now.
Tell her, go have her keep her knees together.
Well, she's been smacking the shit out of Leo every time he's tried. I've been laughing like hell. I heard somebody say good morning, y'all. But I don't have anybody else invited to the show. Oh, Mom's watching a video. Never mind. Mom's deaf, so she has to have things turned up like super loud.
Hey. Don't hate.
I'm going to buy her a hearing aid for her birthday. Well, I guess Christmas would be closer, wouldn't it? She smacked the shit out of my leg. They want you to smack up here. They want to see it.
Then you get banned from the thing.
No, not for that, I don't think. Well, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, she can't beat me online because they might ban the stream. I might get a strike for violence. So.
I don't believe you. Show me.
No.
You're gonna go big.
I finally got rid of the damn strikes that we had. I'm almost to where we can be monetized on this channel soon. So yeah, if you can help push the channel out so we can get more people. If we can get to 500 subscribers, we can get monetized, and then any money made off of here goes directly into the bank account for the foundation. You're just having all kinds of problems keeping that thing lit. Is it not? Well, turn this way a little bit. Now go. Fuck. Ouch.
Careful.
Turn it down a little more. You got it. Just keep popping on it.
All right, I got to go, guys, because I got to just about Peterbilt.
Alrighty. Well, you have fun with your Peterbilt.
Later.
Later, bud. Have a good day.
Bye, Fred.
He's already gone. Mom said bye, Fred, if you can still hear. Cal says do what the cops do, shut the camera off. But then you don't see it. Andrea said she can still smack the crap out of you, Chris. Don't worry, she does.
And he deserves it.
It is.
You ought to take him out there and show them my beautiful.
I had it on them earlier. Mom's wanting me to go take you off for a walk for a minute. She wants me to show you her lilies. They're opening up.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to give her the.
No, you're not.
Yes, they have to talk to somebody.
I'm going in the house and getting myself something to eat. I'm still in bed.
When did you last check your sugar?
When I got up, it was 98.
Okay, well then it's probably
That's right, I
dropping.
need to eat something.
Yes. I opened up the apple cinnamon Cheerios.
I can't eat them.
Why can't you?
Too much sugar on them.
No, they're not. Read it. Just don't add sugar to them when you're eating them.
Buy regular Cheerios for me.
Regular Cheerios is going to have the same amount of sugar. It's the sugar comes from the carbs, not the.
Yeah, it comes from sugar too, and apple cinnamon has sugar on it.
Hold on, I got to look something up here, y'all. Mom's telling me she thinks that.
Just like Honey Nut Cheerios gives me this sugar boost.
Does apple cinnamon Cheerios
Yeah, made it in that time. How about that?
have more sugar than regular Cheerios?
Hey, Mama.
Ow.
Hey, Mama. Are you taking care of them babies?
Okay, let's see here. From ABC News.
Get out of her ass.
Cheerios protein has just a smidge more protein than original 17, but 17 times the sugar. That's for the protein. The Center for Science in the Public Interest, a nonprofit consumer advocacy group, filed a class action lawsuit against General Mills. This is from 2015, by the way, for misleading customers about one of its latest products, Cheerios protein. Says in its side-by-side comparison of original Cheerios and Cheerios protein, evidence that General Mills is marketing Cheerios protein as high protein, healthful alternatives to Cheerios when it does not contain much more protein than original Cheerios. Rather than protein, the principal ingredient that distinguishes Cheerios protein from Cheerios is sugar. The nutrition facts panel on the box cites a 4-gram difference in protein, 7 for Cheerios protein. What are you? Freaking nature's on me again.
What did you do that for?
There, because she wanted down. 4-gram difference in protein, 7 for Cheerios protein as opposed to 3 for original, a smidgen, but the suit attributes that to a larger serving size, 55 grams as opposed to 27 respectively. For the same 200 calories, they found a mere 7 grams difference between Cheerios protein and honey and original Cheerios. Okay, so where's the, here we go. That's cinnamon almond. Okay, that's stupid. It doesn't tell me.
She's playing with her tail.
So,
She's playing with Mama's tail.
oh yeah.
This Mama.
I guess she might be right. There might be a
I am
big
right.
sugar difference. I don't know.
There is.
It is 86 degrees out, but it doesn't actually feel it right now.
So
There's a
nice.
beautiful breeze going.
Took her under the tree.
So, all right, y'all. I'm going to grab the iPhone. I'm going to walk out, and I'm going to show you Mom's lilies, and then I'll be right back. But she's not wanting to get on here, so I have to put the microphone down. Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
I can't see. I'm breathing.
Well, you don't have to see.
I can't hear them.
Dave says my daughter bought me a Citizen Eco Drive solar watch for Father's Day, and he charges it. I absolutely love it. That's awesome, Dave. I'd like to see a picture of that if you don't mind. All right. I will be right back on here, but we will be going that way. And I can still see the... let's see here. Somebody's on Rumble. They say, we the people are protected thanks to Jesus. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Yes, that is completely true. So thank you for that statement. We are very much religious on this channel for the most part. So Andrea says I need to look at that up and check it out. All right, I will be right back. Jay says my kids didn't do shit for me for Father's Day. I'm sorry, Jay. Yeah, it is. He was in the hospital.
Well,
they can still hear you, so.
they can see you walk, huh?
Huh?
Can they see you walking?
They want to turn this one back on.
Sit down, love. What's it doing right here? Your book. Baby blue eyes. Big blue-eyed baby girl.
Okay. I'll turn my sound on. Can you hear me okay?
Did it.
There is beautiful lilies. Wants to show off. And then for anybody who might be a first timer here, that's loud. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn my microphone off, but here's a view from my front yard.
No fighting.
For the...
Ow.
we haven't seen it for a while.
Stop fighting. Beat your little butt. Yes, I did. Beat your little butt. Get up. Get up. That girl. It's my beautiful blue eyes. There's them big blue eyes. Look at them big blue eyes. You bite me again. No bite. No. There. Girl. No biting. It's my beautiful. Look at this one, Chris.
That's what I got for Father's Day.
The glass beads.
Yep. Yeah. Hold that a second. See what Stumpy did?
Okay, I have no clue. Yes, Chris, I just said, stop.
He got himself all worked up and bleeding again.
Yes, and then he's rubbing it against there now.
He laid it on my thing. Alright, now. Hold on, let me put my headset back on. Okay.
Did you enjoy my lilies?
I am back.
Okay, lilies?
I really didn't see him say anything about him. I gotta go back through the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cal.
Yeah, Mama.
Snowline said my four-legged children and grandchildren are grifters.
Oh, no. Look at this.
Tiny's trying to knock her down.
Look at that. She's like, hey, what are you doing?
Have a good day, Tamara. Be safe. We'll add you to the prayer list for hopefully you find somebody good for your mom.
Are you done eating now? Oh, the two mamas. Look at this, Chris. Sweet mama. Oh, no.
She just wants to wash her. Now she'll steal her food. You can't help what you don't know, Jamie, so don't feel bad. Huh?
That's on my foot.
What is?
Mama's trying to crawl up at her. Oh, God. Let me put her down. She's washing her so good, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes the people that are supposed to be our family by blood end up being the worst people to us, and
yes, I am.
sometimes the people that are not related by blood end up being the best friends and the best to you. I know Lady Cat told me something the other night that I'm trying to figure out how to help her get fixed. I'll talk to you about it on Discord. I don't want to put it out on here. Jay said, you still have me, Cal. We almost didn't have you there, though, bud. We're glad you got that taken care of, and you're still here, though. So. Okay, I know you'll try and chew on the cord, so we are moving you. Oh, my.
No, she's calling her baby. That's so cute.
Jake says at least you never had to wipe my ass, Cal. You had told me before, Cal. I knew about that, but I'm not sure that I ever saw you say anything in the public chats about it. So that doesn't mean that I didn't miss it or something, but Cal said, Jay, if I'm at a point in my life where I have to wipe your ass, something has gone seriously wrong somewhere. Yeah, Yeah, well, I've been at that point, so unfortunately. That humbles you very quickly when somebody else has to wipe your ass. Just saying. But, all right, y'all. It is that time. Actually, we're way past time, but that's okay. We're having a good time. And I started late, so I made up for that extra 15 minutes that I was late.
Be blessed, y'all.
Nope, I've not wiped Jay's ass, but I've had to have mine wiped after surgery, so. Yeah, I know what it means, what it's like, so.
I've wiped many asses.
Welcome back, Cassie. You came back just in time for us to say, see you later, have a good day. Jay and Cal, I'm going to text both of yous.
No, this is the baby.
No,
baby.
With an issue that I might need your help with.
Baby.
So yeah, I'll send you messages on Discord if that's okay.
Baby up there. They don't want any.
Dave said, I just watched 3 of my dogs' heads go up each other's asses going out the back door. First one stops and
Boom.
then you have an ass collision there. So, all right. I love you all. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you had a good time as much as I did. And we will talk to you all later. If you want to do a Bible study this afternoon, let me know.
No.
Well, I didn't ask you.
I'm talking to the cat.
But yeah, well, we're going through the book of Matthew. I did write down where we left off to make sure I don't lose that spot. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on Discord if you're over there.
Come on, love. Hey, little love.
Peace, y'all. We'll talk to you later.